Alright, well, wait a little bit longer. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Where did we leave off? We have a ship with a supply ship in it. The minnows, these were carriers. Claws, these were my basic attack ships. Very good. So this says minnow mark 2 minnow mark 1s and 1 minnow mark 2. Alright, I know I have a second fleet somewhere. Ah, yes. You are not actually my fleet. You are my fleet. Hey, welcome, welcome. So, where do we go? We have someone going to, Mexico. What do we, 2 weeks? Alright, you're retreating. So, it just started up. This is, Airships Conquer the Skies. A game which I have played before, but you have yet to see. So, pretty simple idea. You make airships, and you conquer this map. This is a pretty big update recently. Been playing a bit on stream, you know, it's been real fun, and, you know, let's see here. Let's, who are you? Non-aggression pact. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this, because right now, I don't want more enemies. One month, 2 months, alright. Get these guys defending up here in Exica. Get these guys defending at our goal. Oh yeah, we have some people going in at Argum. It's back what they were defending. One month. What's that? 1 month, 2 days. 16 days. So I'm gonna end up losing Argum, which, you know, kinda sucks, but Argum, you have, oh yeah, you're a population center. So that's gonna make all my stuff more expensive, because that gives me a discount on various things. That's pretty annoying. Right now I'm having to play a lot of defense. I don't like that very much. I prefer to be able to attack people here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say, alright, you guys get Argum, but then I am, a truce. These guys, I like that deal. And I receive submission? Yes. And we get a truce with these guys, with the Dagger Guild, who've also been causing me some trouble. So now we are back in an excellent position. Now I just need to find more enemies, because I just ran out of them. Honestly, I was kind of concerned there, seeing as how much defense I was having to play. I was worried that I would just simply not be able to get back on top of things. Trade treaty with you. Yes, I will. Yeah, I only have claws in terms of airships. The Claw Mark II. I do want to show off something here. 2 ships, actually. The Claw Mark I. And I want to explain why this is a good ship. So this, as you can see here, the cost, very cheap. 1,000. Hello. So, we got here, good amount of ammo, good amount of this stuff, yada yada yada. Some ballista, so I have good lift on this thing, I have good speed. So overall, pretty good, cheap ship, right? This is solid design. Now the Claw Mark II. This is a terrible ship. This is double the price. It has actually double the ammo, and has a bit more water and stuff. But this is not a ship designed for cannons. It's not very durable. And it's a bit lower and just as fast, but still, it's overall not as good of a ship. For the fact that you could get 2 of another ship for the price of 1 of these, yeah, it's terrible. But it's also pretty fun, because bringing a lot of cannons can be very fun. Tapestries and suspendium pallet. Very cool. T. City income and income from trade treaties. Oh, I like that. Actually quite good. Oh, I have a lot of treaties with these guys. Ooh. Do I have treaties with you? Trade treaty and a research treaty. Honestly, treaties I'm not. Oh, I have a lot of treaties with these guys. Oh no. Have I treated myself into a corner? Weaker. Oh, I have a treaty with you. I might. Yeah, I'm gonna remove my treaty, my trade treaty from Crow Lantern. Oh, no matter what, it will decrease my thing. So I might as well also be moving out against them at the same time. This is my stronger force with more ground ships. Let's see. How many states do you have? Crusader. You have here and you have down here as well. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 cities, and one of those is a production center. All right. Ooh, very good, very good. Oh, you have an alliance with someone else I have traded. Oh, I regret making all these treaties. That would be a big blow to my reputation. That's not good, because I... Oh, they just kind of... Oh, yeah, because they're like subsidiary state now. Very cool. Clockwork cubes. What's clockwork cubes? That is concerning. I think I have treaties with everyone on the map right now. If I declared war on you, that would bring in diplomacy. P03D. Alright, so you are not in the situation to really stop me. It's not a thing that I would love to do, but it is something that I would really like to do. That doesn't make much sense. You know what? No, I have time as well. Instead of just immediately jumping in to battling these guys, I am instead first going to make myself some more carriers for this fleet. Get them a Wolf King, because the Wolf King is currently my biggest carrier. Let's give them 2 Wolf Kings, so they'll have a lot of ships to work with. Take a while. Move it on to Dentat. Yeah, I'll stick with you guys right now. You're nice enough. Actually, I want them to go here. Now they can generate supplies in foreign territory. Flat cannons. Now the reason I want to research flat cannons was to get to these. So I want to set this up as a poll, because I don't know what option is I don't know what option I would choose. Give it a braining. Alright. It's this button I need. Alright. New poll. Plane upgrade. So the build I have gone for in this playthrough is all about using planes. And these planes are, a bit heavier than air and stuff, and they can be quite good in large swarms. They can take out things much bigger in size. And this is a pretty big upgrade for them. So, do we want to get more HP? Or do you want to make them faster and make them a bit cheaper to run? Both of these are pretty good. Alright. Extra dodge and more cheap. Yeah. Mono Q construction. Mono Co-Q. I have no clue how to say that. Yeah, I'm gonna end poll. End poll. Bam. So, now that we have this set up, the next thing I'm probably gonna want to work towards. This is tough. I might want to get biplanes. Maybe I'll work towards torpedo bombers. I'm not super certain I want torpedo bombers yet. That's kind of a big investment. I don't think you need biplanes yet. I like what I have so far. The triplanes are working well enough with that stuff, because I haven't come going up against any anti-plane stuff. But what would be great here is aerial strategy, because aircraft command decks let me command aircraft, as one may guess from the name. Wait, hold on, no, not security services. I wanted you. Alright. Oh, you're going for that? Bruh. No one was going for that. Oh, and they're just gonna cede that ground. Eventually I'm gonna go back and kill these guys off. But it's just kind of like annoying. You have a Wolf King. No, don't you? Yes, you do. You have a Wolf King. Yep. I'm gonna go for it. Garden. Research treaty. It's those guys. I'm not going to be accepting any more of these just because I do want to eventually conquer all of these people. Yes, I'll accept your diplomatic delegation. A trade treaty. I'm kind of find it weird that all of these people are like, oh, we got to get treaties with these guys. Like, I've been betraying all of you. That's a lot of ground forces. I'm not that concerned. But it's just a little bit annoying. Now, do this. Now, one of the things are the cannons, which makes them a bit more awkward for this kind of ship, is that they're very high flying, which is supposed to make up for the fact that ballistas can't aim up very well. But cannons can aim up just fine, but can't aim down as well. So they really don't... It's just not a great choice. But I made it because I was like, I wanted to make something more interesting for this combat. That's not safe. Alright, this is the kind of safe I'm looking for. Let's go. You know, I'm really glad that people are here for the combat. Now we come to probably the most interesting part of the game, and that's the combat. Now, it may be hard to tell what's happening here. For completely understandable reasons. It kind of is. So, to explain the general situation, all of these ships have their guns. The guns shooting at the enemy's forces. The enemy forces also have guns. The reason why the screen is shaking in these explosion sounds is because the enemies have missile launchers. But so do I. Well, only kind of. My planes, these little guys here, some of them have missile launchers. And that's why we see all the armor's gone over here. Also probably because of the cannon. And you also have these little floaty guys, the aerial hussars. These are kind of little goofy guys. Blitz them down. Alright. So, all these rockets are kind of dangerous, but a lot of them are just hitting the Wolf King. The Wolf King's pretty durable, and also it is just kind of there to stay back. So, the Wolf King doesn't have much armaments on its own, and it's kind of hard for them to hit it. So I'm fine with this range right now. I'm gonna move these guys up because the further away they are, the harder it is for them to hit enemies. Because who needs to be able to say words well? And that's victory. Easy. The game said I would lose a bunch of stuff and they would only lose a few things. No, I knew what I was doing there. That was a sweep. I should still be in pretty good condition. So I'm gonna press the attack. Alright, let's see. Wolf King back here. These guys. So once again it's saying, oh, they'll do a bunch of damage to them. But like we'll win, but we'll lose the minnow and 2 claws. And I don't think that's gonna happen. Knowing my fleet, they're very capable. Get these guys. This. I wish I could tell them to target certain targets before the fight begins, and set all that stuff up before I really have to start the fight. But that's just not in the game yet. So hopefully the developer eventually implements that. That'd be very cool. Alright, let's see the armaments on here. Just some rifles and stuff. Alright. I want you to target that guy. Yeah, this is kinda easy right now. I have so many aerial hussars because they're just about the cheapest craft you can get. Now I'm very lucky in some ways. Explosives are usually very powerful and can just about destroy anything with enough of them in enough time. Not the case when it's planes though. As it turns out, planes are kind of the hard counter to explosives. Uh-oh. You are on fire. Here's the thing. Only certain weapons can actually hit the smaller craft. Explosives cannot. So the enemy cannot hit the majority of my my firepower. So they can only hit the carriers and these bigger craft. That's not going to be enough. So once again, I really had the hard counter to these guys' equipment. And that's probably the signal of going to be victory soon. Hard to guess. Yeah, look at this. Torn to shreds. God bless the aerial hussars. God bless our brave men and women, those between and beyond, flying these crafts. Victory is ours. First the city, next the world. You know, stuff like that. So, fun fact, this game was basically made by like one dude. Gentle takeovers. There are other options for taking over. You can like pillage and be more brutal and stuff like that. But I like the gentle takeovers. You just kind of you're getting more money out of it overall. That's quite good. Framk. Yeah, no, Minecraft trade research. Oh, they have a defensive pact with Dagger Guild. Zentunum. What is Zentunum? Oh, what's this? Master Gunsmith. Very nice, very nice. Opium. Wonderful. Who are you? Deep Castle. Fjordan. The guys who ripped off my flag. Okay, so you are at peace with... You like those guys. Are they still around? I thought I killed them all. No, they're like... This city. This one city. I have a treaty with these guys. I mean... Not for much longer if I have my way. Let's go to Guildfield. And I also want to send you to Guildfield. I don't want to merge these two fleets though. All of these guys are okay. So these two factions must have just gone to war. I wonder who's gonna win that. I suspect it's gonna be the Gomdat faction is probably gonna eventually beat out the Aminus faction. Because Crow Lantern is okay, but Deep Castle and Gomdat, they're pretty strong. Yeah, much weaker versus Gomdat. I think is of comparable strength. Oh, Gomdat's also much weaker. Well, who knows? Maybe Dagger Guild is actually like, yeah, much weaker. Oh, Frostworms. Very cool, very cool. I'm just gonna go down there. Now, I want to see the Liberators. Alright. Design land ship. Let's see here. Wolf King Mark 1. Can I up your armor? Because right now you have wooden armor. And I would love to give you something like brick wall. Maybe not brick wall, actually. Brick wall kind of sucks, but like stone wall. Ah, no, not stone wall. Heavy steel. That's pretty expensive, but that's a lot of HP. It might be nice to have these guys, the Wolf King, just be like unkillable. I could also make it bigger. Give it more aircraft. Gatling Skyboat? This is a craft I have not seen before. I'm gonna need to use some of these. This looks quite interesting. How do I get some of these Gatling Skyboats? I would love to be able to do like an underslung hangar thing. Plane, Gatling Skyboats. How did I get these? I might make a Gatling Skyboat variant of this. This is going to be the Wolf King Mark II, which is going to just be up armored. I'm going to save that design. And then we're going to get rid of all of these. Then This is gonna be the Wolf King Mark III. 4K, so very expensive. I have no clue if I'm ever gonna use a Wolf King Mark III in this campaign, but who knows? Maybe it'd be fun to just have the most ships. I can make a Wolf King Mark III. I'm gonna make a Wolf King Mark III. This is not a good ship, by the way. I don't think it's gonna be a good ship, but I love the idea of a Wolf King Mark III. How can I get over to Fjordan? Fjordan. Not aggression pact. Make offer. A defensive pact. Offer tribute. Receive submission. No translate to the entire city. Truce. Actually, I'm gonna go right there. I think I have to go through Harson. Bring you down to Squalor. Research treaty, you receive Ototh, you see Tepid Falls. What's Ototh? It's Tepid Falls. Tepid Falls has my tea. That's not it. No. I like Tepid Falls a bit more than I would like Ototh. The research treaty, though. Yeah, I'll take the research treaty. Hope you enjoyed getting betrayed later, because it's gonna happen. I don't like how they just took over Harrison and all this stuff. It's making my own personal conquest goals not happen. God, I just got a bunch of treaties with you guys. I'm not allied with anyone, which is kind of annoying in some ways. So now I can't get to anyone who's weaker than me. That's the Corco Alliance, alright. Gomdot. Kind of in like the middle of these two alliances. Kind of not liked but not hated by either. So I'm in a terrible position. I don't know if I could fight. I don't know if I could easily fight a war with Gomdot and then also fight a war up here easily. I think I could. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Sucrosec. What is Sucrosec? It's one of the Keys territories. Sucrosec. Get defensive pact with you. Okay. This is another tough one. I seed alcohol. Why? Submission would be nice. It would get me in a war, but not in the way that I want. I can't take on Oh, I can't. That faction, I think, together could beat me. No and no. Oh, it's gonna let me travel down here? I mean, sure, I guess. You could let me do that. I'm gonna go up to Exica. Why is that the route to Exica? Oh, brigands. Take on some brigands with this fleet. I think I can. Yeah, sure. I like the reputation. It's quite nice. Oh my goodness gracious. This side, these are the brigands? Those are the brigands. Wow. Very threatening. I could use some more ships in this fleet. Oh wait, no, we have some more enemies in here. A single tank-esque thing. Yep, the brigands are gone. Yeah. They are reduced to ash. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what happens. Friendship Bay! That's wonderful! I've just had the claws, and I think I'm actually going to keep it that way. I kind of don't want more non-carrier airships. I kind of like my fleet composition right now. Another Mark III? I'm going to build one. I'm going to build an Exica. I want Mark III Wolf King. Nope. Those are pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Yes, aerial strategy. So I'm actually need security services for that. And that'll be tactical. Yes, I'm gonna do it. Actually, hold on. First, I'm gonna save. It wouldn't let me declare war. I would love to be able to get up into there. That'll give me a great staging point to fight Dagger Guild. I shouldn't build a claw. Or 2 up here. But a while since I've actually made a claw. I don't usually need them. I'm a Wolf King Mark II. Actually, I don't know if I have the ground space for them. I might need to start making airship, and I might need to start making carriers, which are also airships, so I can actually take up space in the sky in order to bring in more troops. Yeah. Ah, all the people who I'm going to betray. I think Dagger Guild's taking a big hit right now. I would like to just dive straight in that Realmere. That's what I'm gonna do. Do we get? Yeah, we do. Get you in here. We dive in at Realmere. And then we also do a simultaneous attack at Frank. Plus some research, or it's fantasy to galaxy. Units any maintenance. I guess we get aerodynamics. I don't know how much I really need it. Then after that, we go for torpedo planes, I guess. Torpedo bombers. Yeah, it would be cool, I guess. I don't know. Research treaty, sure. Yep. I knew it. I have too many ground forces. I'm gonna reserve some of the minnows. Bring in more Wolf Kings. Actually, I'm going to bring in more forces than the game thinks I can by shuffling around some of my ships. Minnow. Oh, Minnow Mark 1 and Minnow Mark 2. I guess a Minnow Mark 2 might be a bit better. Here's the thing, I really don't expect any of my ground ships to actually move. If I did, I would have them use legs and not tracks. Alright. Now then. Let us begin. Actually, hold on, I can actually bring in you from the back. Yep. Instant victory. They would not be able to stand up to it. A gentle takeover, yes, yes, yes. Alright. I actually would like the police station here. I think I'll get. Alright. I am slightly concerned about this war. Squalor. For months. Alright. let's see here. Move you up front. Hopefully this Wolf King Mark III will have enough, just enough stuff to just kind of shoot them down from the sky. Here, what do we got here? You have some sponsons on you. A little scary. Or just rifles and ballistas on these guys. But you have 2 sponsorships. Alright. I want to target the sponsorships. Sponsorships are a bit scarier. Yeah, one of their smaller craft is already down. The rifles that they're bringing are a bit nastier to my smaller ships. Okay, so those machine gun balloons are pretty good. You're still looking at the sheer amount of firepower that they're putting out. Right now I can't command my smaller ships. That comes a little bit later when when I actually build a ship that can do it. Because I actually have the technology now, I just haven't built a ship that's capable of it. They pull together fleets to try and stop me. This is my weaker fleet. Yeah. Gentle takeover. When can you get back to squatter? You know what? I'm gonna split this fleet up. We'll take out some of you. Take out a minnow mark 1. Couple of minnow mark 1s. Let's try and get you back as. Nope. Alright, I'll just retake that once it's time. So I've taken some damage here, but it's best to press my attack. Yeah, I haven't taken major damage, and it's better to just kind of cleave through as much of the enemy as I can before I start to really get into trouble. Just a building? Yeah, just a building. Yeah, victory is ours. Alright, so they have 2 sponson vessels, 2 large sponson vessels, a light sponson vessel, and a rifle vessel. Except the automatic. I gotta go to Urgard. This fleet is so slow, it's... Okay, no, I cannot have this singular fleet like this. I'm gonna have to split this up. Claw Mark 2 Claw Mark 1s, the Claw Mark 2, Wolf King Mark 3, Wolf King Mark 1, Minnow Mark 1, Minnow Mark 1, Minnow Mark 1, Minnow Mark 2. You're a very small fleet. But I need to split these fleets up. I'll reinforce that one, get a third fleet. I kind of wanted a third fleet anyways. This isn't going to be the real test. It's kind of an easy thing. It'll take over. Can you guys... You cannot take over anything else yet. I'm not ceding Squalor to you guys. No, it's not happening. Alright, here. Let's see here. Haha. People don't like me. I'm gonna make another Wolf King. I'm gonna go Wolf King Mark II. Actually, what do you have on you? Mark 1, Mark 1. Alright. Yeah, you could actually use a Mark 3. One Mark 3. Oh, you're retreating all the way back there. Oh, Koriko conquered you? Oh my god. Koriko just trapped me in here. Koriko. I'm gonna save for 1 second. Actually, I have no clue how to get to saves. Diplomacy. Make ultimatum. Demonstrate submission. I would like to demand a town or city. Alright. Let's make an offer, actually. I want that. You will receive Font Realmere. I really like. Yeah, I'm actually moving away from. I like Tepid Falls. I don't need Realmere. I'll offer Realmere if you give me Ungodden. Also, I want you to give me some money. Make the offer. Thank you, Koriko. I didn't need Realmere. Not really. How do I get there? Okay, that's a bit farther away. Okay, what are you guys here? Head to Guildford. Alright. Guess I'll make it so eventually I'll get torpedo bombers. Until then, it's just gonna research everything I need for that. I don't need anything else right now, really. Like, I don't have Gatling guns, really. I don't need the pressurized suspendium dust tanks. Yeah. I'm going to Tepid Falls. I can't really stop that, but that's fine. I could take over you soon, that'd be nice. Why? That's not a diplomatic offer. What? I lose a city. And we... No. No. Floating silk. Pretty cool. So can I... Why won't it let me go to Gumdot? Actually, no one's watching the stream right now, but...
What? No one's watching the stream?
No. No, you don't have to.
Well, I'm kind of watching it for myself.
Yeah, I knew that you were kind of watching from there, but like...
I could hear you doing a good job talking.
Yeah. I was doing like commentator thing because I was like, that's what you're supposed to do. It's...
I wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah, I don't actually, honestly. It is annoying. It's not... Do I have to have a port at this city? Doesn't say I do. These used to be sea lanes, but it won't let me use them as that. I don't know what I'm really supposed to do right now with... Because, I want to take Gomdat. You know what I think we do here? I think this means that we need a new ship. A ship with Gatling skyboats, an aircraft maintenance bay, biplane hooks, rocket planes, bombers perhaps. We need an aerial carrier. Alright. Let's figure out some of the general shape here. Command and crew. This is going to be a centerpiece ship. We should use a command center. And right above it, what do we have? Aircraft command deck. Where can... No, put the aircraft command deck right down there. Got suspendium chambers. And we got ourselves a propeller. Not to mention the fuel required to use it. Okay, we designed that a little bit differently, I guess. Coal store. A little bit wacky, but you know. We need a cargo bay. I want a fire point. Just fire points have a lot of anti-flame stuff. I'm also gonna want fire extinguishers for more anti-flame stuff. I'm probably gonna end up needing a lot of supply. How much? I mean, we'll see how much supply I need. I'm gonna leave that gap there for possibly in the future a big supply hatch. Or not hatch, door. Aircraft. Biplane hook. Nerd. I don't know where to put this. Because a single biplane hook there is kind of unimpressive. Troops. Some Gatling boats, some Gatling stuff like that. Review for right now. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a reinforced steel cargo hatch. 40. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Now I need to create some space to have more planes. I can do that with balloons. We remove you. Instead we have a upside down reverse small bow. Like that. Looks a little bit awkward, but you know, I've seen worse. here. Let's see. I think I'm actually gonna put a bomber here. Yes, I think I like how that looks. Then a Gatling skyboat like that. Do something a little bit like that. I actually need to give it a view. Actually, if we extend out U by 1, U forward to like no. I'll do this just to kind of make it all fit on cleaner. And we can simply do, I think it's structural, yeah, decks. Decks with ladder. Just kind of nice, and then a railing deck. Like so, to get all that down. So we'll start with ladder. Now I just gotta figure out a way to make that look good. This whole ship is a bit of a mess. No, I don't like any of this. I just spent so long making that, but no, that looked awful. No. I'm gonna do a two-tier design here. So I'm gonna have this, and below it, I'm gonna do some quarters like so, something like that. And then we're gonna have some small balloons down here. Variant. Oh, you can do thin variant. Nice. Put out kind of that way. Gonna do. I've been using the solid shapes for these ships. I'm gonna stick with that. Can do some. Do a couple slopes. So and. So I can slap on a. You can't quite slap on a biplane hook. You know what? I'm gonna cut you down in size to put on a biplane hook. Cut down both of those in size to put on a biplane hook. If it's gonna end up like that, I might as well use the concave corners. And then I'm gonna need aircraft here. Nope, that's structural. More biplane tanks. Gotta connect those. I lower. Okay, get rid of you. I lower these. Lower these. Then struts. Strut ladder. Something a little bit like bop and bop. Alright, this is looking okay so far. Just a bit of corridor with ladder. And then we're gonna use a bit of fire extinguisher. Let's add a little bit more. Put in a couple supply hatches like this. Then we're going to put the propulsion up here. And also the coal. And also more planes. Can never have enough planes on the ship. I like this design a lot more so far. Gonna have a coal store. We're gonna have one of you. I'm gonna shift this over. Like so. We're gonna have cargo bay. I have a large propeller. I want the command center to buff the whole fleet. Can't bring that down, but I do need something to fill out this gap. Unless I don't. I do want to extend the ship more. I think. Okay, I'm trying not to just do the most meta thing to do here, because I know what that would be. And that's basically a stick. But I think the stick looks boring. So I'm making the design a bit less efficient. Just balloon stick. That's what you're supposed to do. Not supposed to, but it's what's good to do. Luckily, I have enough money. I can be a little bit inefficient. I need that repair bay, don't I? Aircraft maintenance bay. Oh, you're big. Oh my goodness. This can be the maintenance bay down here. Then I can put some more fire extinguishers. Because I love fire extinguishers. And then we can put crew up here. This is perfect. This solves a lot of our problems all at once. I like the idea of swapping around these locations. Just kind of keep it a bit more thematic feeling. Do that, we do that. Pull you forward 3 more. More quarters. Perfection. Now we just need aircraft. Rocket planes. Gatling skyboat. I like this. Heavy steel armor? I wish I could, but actually, how much more expensive is that? 5K for this. I'm not going to be having a lot of these. I think I stick with steel wall. I don't think this is 5K worthy. Oh, hold on. I forgot to actually put on one last thing. No, that's not what I know what to do. Alright, alright. So, now that we finally have this done, that. You are going to be I have it. Now this is going to be a little home world reference. Subject class carrier Mark 1. Sajet is the main character of the Homeworld games, and most of them, besides some Cataclysm, and also is the person in charge of a giant fleet carrier. So our largest fleet carrier and fleet command, which is her title, should, I think, be named the Sajet. You go across like this. Alright. I like this. The Sajet. Now that we have this and we've made a lot of strides here, the Empire has grown significantly. We have acquired Squeller. We are at war with Gomdot and Dagger Guild. Maybe also Crow Lantern, I don't know. But this is big strides. No one likes us for pretty obvious reasons. Hey, I wouldn't like this Empire either. But I feel like this is a good place to leave this game. But not this stream. Instead, I am going to be switching games, because I think that would be pretty interesting and pretty fun. So then, this time I'm gonna, when I switch games, this time I'm gonna remember to set it back to the right thing. I would like to apologize for that again. Alright. So, how have all of you guys been doing? I hope the stream has been pretty fun so far. We are going to be switching over to Total War Warhammer 3. This is technically modded, but it's also lightly modded. Just a couple of static things, and no real balance stuff. I don't like the balance of base Warhammer 3 that much. It's okay, but not my favorite. But more than that, like the major balance mod that I like to use isn't updated to the current version. So please stick with me while I fix a couple of audio settings. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. Campaign. New campaign. We're going to be doing the Immortal Empires,
blessings, yes.
which is still in beta, but you know, is also quite fun. So, game capture, you need to be sent. There we are. Alright. So we have a lot of different. Okay, just one thing. That's still works here. Alright. So we have a lot of different factions to choose from. This game has an absurd number of factions, ranging from vile to, well, these guys are also pretty vile. But you wanted the basic stuff like, what if the Holy Roman Empire? We got that. You want vampire zombies who are also pirates? We have that. Overall, we have a lot of things. Yeah, this game incredibly expansive. China's here too. Yeah, that's just China. So I have no clue who I actually want to play. I'm going to pick out a couple guys. I'm going to set up a poll and just wait a few minutes, see what we get. I like the idea of Kislev. I like the idea of Lizardman. The idea of Ogre Kingdoms, actually. Let's keep in service.
No one controls Warlord Creek.
Kislev. Kingdoms. Skaven. Two kings. One second, please. Grand Cathay. Yeah, Grand Cathay. Alright. Just look. Alright. Where is the button I'm looking for? Here's the button I'm looking for. Alright. What faction to play in Warhammer 3? Going to have Kislev. Going to have Skaven. Going to have the ogres. And then we're going to have Grand Cathay. Alright, Kislev. Kislev. Everyone shoot melee. Skaven. Big horns and big guns. Ogres. The largest lads you have ever. Largest lads ever. Get money. Largest lads ever. If you have any questions on these things, then go ahead, ask. Ranged and melee close. Work close. Cathay. Ranged and melee work close. Alright, I'm gonna leave this up here for a little bit. See what we get. Remember, if you have questions, go ahead. Don't be afraid to ask.
Worship the truth.
If I were to do Kislev, I'd probably do this this guy. He's cool, he's a religious fanatic dude. If I were to do Ogre Kingdoms, I would do this guy.
Strike the ceaseless slaughter.
Yeah, that's about a pretty accurate description of who he is. We do Skaven. I'm not sure how to do for Skaven. There's a lot of different Skaven options. They're all pretty fun. Grand Cathay, once again, just got 2 options. Both of them are pretty cool.
Of dragons.
I might end up doing this guy though, because I kind of like his style a little bit more. Remember, you don't have to be necessarily watching the stream to vote on who I should be playing here. Alright. L. That's a freaking constructive other L's. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Alright, I might close the vote soon. Seeing as I don't seeing as no one's actually watching. Alright, but I also don't know who I want to play. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I want to keep going though. I'll leave this open for a little bit longer while I go get some water. So, you know. I'll leave a message in chat if anyone happens to pop in. I'm just popping water. Where's Big Guns? Alright, I am back. So, it appears that we still don't have a decision. It's a four-way tie. Incredible. You Skaven?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Skaven it is. Ooh, got a vote. Skaven, big horse and big guns. And bam. So, now I just have to figure out which Skaven to do.
No one controls Warlord.
Because we got ourselves a couple options here. Queek Head Taker. Known for taking heads, I guess. Oh, they added hero capacity for chieftain. That's cool. He focuses a lot on buffing the general hordes and stuff. Specifically, he makes the units and stuff a lot cheaper, which is definitely an interesting thing, because these are already very cheap hordes. But, you know, I've played him a few times before. I like him a lot. I guess I don't need the chat overlay on right now. I'll turn it back on later. We got, so this guy is pretty fun. We got Lord Skvolk.
The Liber Bubonicus predicts this.
Yes. Alright. His whole deal is that he likes plagues. There's other factions which do plagues more, Nurgle specifically. But this guy also does some plague stuff. He can get plagues spread faster, plagues buff him, and he also has cost reduction for pox cauldrons, pestilent knave, and construction cost reduction for those things. For his faction, and he gets his pestilent scheme faster. And his army has an upkeep cost reduction for plague monks, censer bearers, plague catapults, and plague priest units. The plague monks and plague monk censer bearers, those are okay units. They're kind of more like elite infantry, but not as durable as other Skaven infantry. So overall, that stat isn't great, but plague claw catapults, although one of the earlier artilleries you can get, is very good. And plague priest units are also pretty good. Plague, I think, is generally considered the better spell lore. Overall, I like Lord Scroll. He starts out in the middle of the jungle, down here, which has been made easier. Back in the day, this was a hellish start, because you had a faction right here, another faction right here, another faction right here, another faction right here, another faction like right here, and right there, and kind of going up even to here. You had like factions up there. It was overcrowded. They've spread stuff out. Oh yeah, another faction over here. They've spread out some of the factions now. I think they took a few of them out of Lustria, but they also added another faction. Everybody's generally better now. This game came out a couple months ago. This version specifically, they added in Immortal Empires, which is the Grand Campaign map. So if you look at this, this is the entirety of the planet. Heck, you can even track the unoriginality by comparing everything here to the real world. North America, South America, Atlantis, like Norwegian countries, Africa, India, or as is known in this game, the Kingdom of Ind. We have I don't know if Nippon is on this map yet. Yeah, we have Grand Cathay over here.
Oh, no way. Come on.
Yeah, it's called Grand Cathay.
Yeah, that's similar for China.
Yeah. I think that's better than Nippon though. It's literally just Japan and Japanese.
Yeah, that is kind of like, really?
Really, guys? Grand Cathay was actually kind of a minor part of the lore before, but they really expanded it for this game, and the lore that they gave it was really good. And I don't play the faction very much, but I love what they did with the lore.
Oh, sweet.
Then over here we have stuff, I think that there's a Hobgoblin Khanate up in here. We have, Kislev, which is, it's Russia.
Yeah.
Kislev's kind of like around there. It's weird, because the Empire is like that. Then you have Kislev up here, but also each of these are different independent states, but not Kislev. Kislev is not a state of the Empire, I don't think. It's a separate, smaller human empire. Not to mention Britannia, which is France, which is kind of around here. And then you have a Spain equivalent.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And then I think you have an Italy equivalent right around here. Then I have a faction called the Border Princes. I think they are supposed to also kind of be Italy and stuff. But also their flag is a black stylized eagle over a gold background. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're also supposed to be some of the other like Balkan countries. So overall, this is this is very much What If the World, but kind of wonky.
Yeah.
Alright, getting back to the actual factions, the thing I was supposed to be talking about. Trutch Craven Tail.
Master of Deep Warren.
I don't. Oh, they changed his faction. Oh my goodness. This guy used to be awful at just about everything. He also used to be up here. They moved him to his actual lore starting location. This is good. This is where another faction, a faction I don't actually have used to start, but yeah. So his whole deal is that he's a bit craven, and a bit treacherous. Therefore, Trutch Craven Tail. Warhammer is not subtle. Never has Warhammer been subtle.
I don't think it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's not its
Yeah. So this guy, his faction, people are really good at running away. Great buff. Falling 3 turns after declaring a war. Ambush success chance. Vanguard deployment. That's really good. Menace from below. +1. Reinforcement time. +50%. Better storm vermin. So this guy just likes to be a bit sneaky and be a little bit treacherous. Oh, +13 attack during ambushes. Fun thing with Skaven, they have in their lore, 13 is a very like special number for them. Because it's kind of funny because 13 is supposed to be unlucky, but it's very fitting for this Skaven. And so you notice a lot of their buffs will be increased something by 13.
Weapons of
Then we have.
mass destruction.
I love this guy. His whole deal is he is a mechanical genius. This guy basically single-handedly invented most Skaven war machines. He has access to the Forbidden Workshop, which I love that name. He has extra research rate, extra loyalty. So ward block Giselles, that's sniping, rattling guns. It's a rattling gun. Oh, fun fact about this guy's trailer. I'm not going to show it here for copyright reasons and stuff like that, but the first opening part of it is a reference to Predator, because it's like a bunch of these guys with rattling guns are walking through the jungle, and then like one of them gets attacked or something, and the other ones just like start doing like blind fire into the jungle, knocking over all the stuff, and that's very clearly a reference to like the Predator trailer. At least that's what I've heard. This guy, one of the best Skaven, also one of the best Skaven DLCs. Then we have Throt the Unclean.
So stitching limbs together.
He's also a scientist guy, but a bit more chaotic and a bit more addicted to warpstone, which is basically if uranium was magic. As you can see, he has warpstone stuck in his eye. That's him eating warpstone. Yes, the amount of calories that would give you is immense. This is presumably why he has that gut plate. He has 3 arms because he's horribly mutated. He's the person who's created most of the biological monstrosities, like the Hellpit Abomination. He doesn't start with one, but I'm gonna hold on, what's that? Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up. Alright, Warhammer Hellpit Bomb. I think this guy's responsible for this thing. If he's not, this is like his job to basically make these things. This is like a chaos worm thing combined with the corpses of a bunch of different Skaven. Like you can see the heads up there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
To control it. A bunch of other warpstone and other enhancements. Other stuff he's made. Giant oversized Skaven, but now even bigger and with other stuff. Yeah. So these are the lovely fellows that make up the Skaven. The last faction, which I don't have, is Clan Eshin and Deathmaster Snikch. Which, that's a bit of an annoying word to say, but yes, his whole deal is that, and I can't believe I'm having to say this, he went to Nippon to learn ninja skills. The guy who he works for looks kind of like a stereotypical like ninja master monk guy.
Okay.
It is
So cool.
kind of goofy, yeah. Now, yeah, his whole deal is ninjas and stuff. He buffs up night runners, gutter runners. He has these things called Eshin triads, who are like these kind of stealthy spear units who can create a copy of them. The interesting thing is, most of the units that came in his DLC were machine-based, with the poisoned wind mortars, which, number one, those look really cool, because it's like these mortars that shoot out these glass orbs filled with poison, which can really debuff your enemy, and warp grinders, which are drills. So, I don't know what was going on there. His faction is insanely overpowered because of its unique faction abilities. But, like, the units that he buffs aren't necessarily super powerful. The Eshin triads can be pretty good. I've seen a lot of people try to use these guys as, like, frontline infantry. They're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to use their clones as your frontline infantry, and then move these guys in for flanking attacks. Yeah. This faction does look interesting. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut this down to 3 options. Quick Head Taker, Chaff Buffer, Icket Claw, Mechanical Master, or... do I want to do Throt? I don't know if I want to do Throt. Or Lord Scroll, Pestilent Man. Those are the options. That was a very long explanation on my part, sorry.
What's the deal with the first game?
Quick Head Taker, he buffs up like chaff and stuff. It doesn't buff them up, he actually makes them cheaper.
So you can get tons of, like, you can get, like,
Yes, you can get so many guys. So like, yeah, upkeep minus 25% for Storm Vermin and Clan Rats. Storm Vermin are the most elite basic Skaven chaff. Clan Rats are 1 tier down from that. So this guy will have just the most amount of numbers on his side for very cheap. And then you can just combine that with having a lot of artillery, and it's goofy. This guy is the most magically inclined, I would say. Actually, Icket has a lot of magic capabilities.
The vengeance of Clan Pestilence.
Alright, let's do Icket Claw.
Icket Claw engineers death.
He has the most unique stuff because he's from a DLC as well. So it's quite convenient that. They've really improved the loading times in these games. I swear, this used to take me like 20 minutes to load into one, and it's already halfway done.
even on this computer?
No, mainly on the other computer, but on this computer it cut it down significantly, and now it's just getting shorter. It's the Hellpit Abomination. Maybe I'll get one of those. Look at all those spears. Those are clan rats and Skaven slaves and all the other stuff. Just look at them all. I really like a lot of the art style that they went with the map.
No devastation.
It used to be a bit more
Icket's
realistic,
devastation. Yes,
but it was
yes.
kind of harder to tell what some of the stuff looked like. No devastation like Icket's devastation. Yeah, I like that. That's a good quote. I have a mod that changes all the UI colors to match the faction, so that's why all this stuff is green, because it's like Skaven colors. This is the Forbidden Workshop.
Zap, zap.
The major mechanic of Forbidden Workshop is you can upgrade stuff.
Good flay to die.
A good example here, Rattling guns, machine gunners. I can make it so they get regenerating ammo. and then I can make it so their reload time's faster, and then I can make their bullets better. This can also get more complicated with something like the Doom Flares. So like, all of these are Doom Flare upgrades. And then you have Doom Rockets. These are nukes. This is what Warp Fuel. This is what I was talking about by I called the Warp Stone basically uranium. Because it's used to make nukes and stuff like that. I can also get other buffs in this panel because I can make the Doom Rockets, but I can also get extra Wind of Magic or increase Doom Rocket storage. Most of these things are related to Doom Rockets, except for Warp Power Plant. I'm gonna hold off on getting anything in here just yet. So what do we got in this item? 2 Vatling guns, Doom Flares, Warp Locked Sails. All right. Got here Balequint Marsqueak. I'm not going to put him in Ikit's army. I want this guy to basically run around to various places on the world and spread my under empire, which will get me more money and other stuff. Because I can like make cities under other cities. The first place I'm gonna do that, I don't know. No, I'm gonna go all the way up to the Empire, because where's better to take? Where's a better spot for Skaven than the Empire sewers? Ooh, Glacier Lake. Crown the Undead Champion of the Gash Lake Waste. Nope, that didn't work. The Gash, no, sorry. Krell did come back. Not the Gash. The Gash is still dead. For now. Going straight into attack Tobaro. Long time ago I watched a Let's Play of Clan Scryer, where the person would take in viewer submitted names for cities. I don't remember all of them, but I do remember he renamed Tobaro to Tobarat. And I think that's good. I fully support these kind of pun names. This map is fine, I guess. I think I fought on this one before. It's just alright. Ten magic. Yeah, my only spell right now is kind of small, so that's fine. Alright, so we got ourselves some clan rats, we got ourselves some Skaven slaves, we got ourselves Ikit Claw himself. Ikit Claw has a flamethrower. I'm gonna put the Skaven slaves out front. They're probably my hardest to kill unit. Probably easiest to convince to run away. But you know, I want these guys out front to take the brunt of the charge. Then I want my clan rats behind to act as more of an extra defense. Actually, I'm gonna defend up on one of these hills. I want to be able to shoot down at my enemies. So we're gonna switch around our deployments right here. Put a Skaven slave out like this.
Skaven slave.
Out like this. Sometimes deployment can get a bit weird around the buildings.
Ready, ready.
I love the voice acting in this game. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna put you, the Warp Locked Sails, right up here so they can have a good sightline. Look at that range. I'm gonna put out some rattling guns like this. They would be pretty exposed, but I can actually. I'm gonna put you guys like right here. I know they might take some friendly fire, but they're clan rats. They're supposed to die. You know, they're not very important. And the Doom Flares, they're kind of like chariots. So I want to put them out over here so they can kind of do some flanking maneuvers, maybe distract some enemies, do stuff like that.
Systems on.
I'm gonna go right there. Bam. I'm not gonna be super aggressive in this fight, even though I'm technically the aggressor here, because I can wait for them to come to me.
What orders?
These guys out like that. They're very fast. These crossbows are going to be the most annoying unit they have. So I'm going to say we go target those. I don't want to have these guys on skirmish mode, because otherwise enemies will get too close and then they'll run away. Aim up and hold on. Slowed.
Yes, yes.
The animations in this game are so high quality. I'm gonna move Icky Claw a little bit further up. And these Skaven Slayers a bit further up as well. I don't want to charge these guys into Spearmen, because that would be pretty bad for me. Alright. And we'll bring these guys forward like that. I have a nuke, but I'm not going to waste it, because nukes are pretty expensive. I'm going to bring you up against these Spearmen.
Skaven slaves. Great, yes.
Alright, so the Warplock Giseos has already broken these crossbows. I'm going to send them up against these guys. Normally this symbol means that it's a singular Command Lord unit, but because this is a garrison, it's just taking this unit of swordmen and saying that they're in charge. If I can kill them, then that will lower the morale of the whole enemy army. We're going to charge you in here, get the mosh going. The spell I'm about to use is considered maybe the best spell in the game, because it's really cheap and it can do a lot of damage. It's basically just about good against anything. This is a bound spell. Basically, it doesn't cost any mana to use. That is Brass Orb. It is a vortex spell. It is quite good, keeping those guys basically stuck in place and doing a lot of damage. Kill those crossbowmen, please.
So many to kill.
Alright, maybe not those crossbowmen. You don't have a crit angle on those. Let's clean that up here.
Now move.
Alright, I'm gonna pull these guys out. I don't like that. That's too many guys. Okay, they have a lot of mass, so it's kind of easy to get them out of there. Get them crank those guns. The devastation that they could cause. Nah, that's fine.
Rattling gun.
I know it's not my fault, that's why it's fine. These guys cause a lot of fear because, as it turns out, getting shot with a machine gun in a fantasy universe is kind of scary. Yeah. I am fighting Estalia, the Spain equivalent. There goes, they're all dead. Chase them. I'm gonna keep these guys just running away. They're doing a major thing right here, just keeping those two units unengaged. Rattling gun. Rattling gun.
Ready. What's orders?
Oh yeah, no, they're scared. Alright, you guys, I want you to start attacking those guys. I want to bring these around to start leading them into my army.
Rattling gun. Ready now.
Where are you? There's a bit of a mosh forming over here, just kind of people getting confused and stuck on each other.
Skaven slaves. Scantling. For the Vermintide.
So these guys just start moving in over there. That's them. Now, I'm gonna get a charge off. This could be a terrible idea, but I think I can manage it. We're gonna get sent flying.
At once.
And then we just kind of pull through.
Good orders. Advance retreat. Guide us, Horned One. Guide us, Horned One. Quick, quick. Die.
Victory.
Die.
Yeah. Easy. Easy. Decisive victory as well. Yeah. And that's what we call a stomp. You know, Dad, if you want to go to bed, I've been... You can. Yeah, it's fine.
This is a fun game.
Yeah.
I've never seen you play before.
It's rough taking more losses than the Skaven did.
Oh, wow.
231 kills on the Warblock sales.
More lab nests here. Chief Warlock, Icket Claw.
Alright.
Where's my mighty racket?
That's cool. I like that change, actually.
Icket Claw.
one's watching it. It takes to be commentative when no one's watching.
Warlock engineer. Bigger warp forges. Mass destruction. Zap, zap. Bull tails. Kill contraptions. Which kill device to use, hmm?
I mean, I've streamed for 2 hours. I think that counts as putting in the hours. Alright.